Now, obviously, as I'm falling, there is another thing I can do to replace the defense I'm losing off of the shackle. The one thing is making new armor, which, of course, if I do that, means we're not going to use the space gun anymore, because why would I use the space gun and the Book of Skulls? Some might argue that the space gun is literally doing nothing for me and I haven't touched it for a little while. Thus, it serves no purpose. Ow. But I like it, okay? Ow. I also like running headfirst into things that injure me. Head down here. I'll have to clear the path a little better next time. But again, I'm hoping we can find something down here that negates the lava a little bit more. But we'll see if I manage to find that. Is it here? Oh, I went the wrong way. Of course I did. Back up here. Over here. Down here. Eladon, the traveling merchant. We still need stuff off the traveling merchant. I feel bad hopping down here when he's up there, but... Okay. Going in hot. Okay, let's go the other way this time. And it appears that I was blind, and there were 2 hell forges right next to me. Man, despite there being so much lava and fiery death everywhere, it is hard to see in here. This place, by the way, is a pretty good source of money, just because the hell enemies do tend to drop quite a bit of the stuff. And the pots all drop a little more than your typical surface plots. That didn't feel good. Yeah, as I said, the skull does nothing to protect us from that. Luckily, there's more than enough pots in here to help me recuperate my supplies. Let's see. Ooh. The shoe spikes, I feel like, saved me some health there. Looks like they are still pulling their weight a little bit. Not really. I should really replace those. I should have replaced those instead of the shackle, to be totally honest. But this is not our final build for the main boss we're going to be facing eventually anyway. I mean, if you're talking... Obviously not final build stuff. But that's one thing that we'll have to talk about once... obviously that's something we'll need to discuss. Oh no. Cuts and everything causing me to have some issues. And now it's lagging, which is... Well, it's not lagging. But, what I was saying is that Ooh, an obsidian skin potion. Terraria has a lot of kind of, especially once you get to hard mode, there's so much teching up and like, oh, now that you've gotten this, you have to get this, and then you have to get this, and then you get this thing. Oh, but you immediately replace this thing with that thing. So you kind of go through a bajillion different items. So rather than kind of getting attached to your stuff, you do end up replacing it pretty quick. Which, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to the... What I'm saying is, we may not get all the way to, like, the final boss in this, just because there's a lot of grind. We'll see. Maybe I can get some friends up in here to help speed it along and have someone to talk to while in my own mania. I can't catch this butterfly. Uh-oh. Ooh, money thing. 5 gold. Oh, and look at all that hellstone around. Grab whatever bits of it I can, because it is going to be very, very important that we get a good amount of that. Also, if you see demons, be afraid if you're killing them over the lava. Sometimes they'll be the voodoo demons, and you don't want that necessarily. It's almost, there's enough of a risk of them causing trouble to me that I am considering dropping my buddy for some time, but he's just so useful I can't bring myself to do it. Now we would normally be dying a lot faster because I'm standing on Hellstone, but the Obsidian Skull does actually save us from that, which is very nice. Gotcha. Ooh, and another shadow chest. Come on, something good. Another flower fire. They are good, but like... not necessarily all that good. Who am I kidding? I can't be picky in this. Another chest. Ooh, the Sun Fury, which is a huge 77 melee damage. That is incredibly high. That's so ludicrous. That is tripling what the Blood Butcher was supposedly doing. In this thing, I just whip it around in a room, and everything dies. Oh, I didn't know that's how it works in this. They've changed that. Used to work differently. So if I hold it, it flings itself around willy-nilly. That's good to know. Which means I can basically just walk around and protect myself from anything and everything that would attempt to do harm to me. Which is great news. I love walking around a room with a mace, just swinging it wildly. This is fantastic. I didn't realize this is what I've always been missing. Now that I've realized that I've been missing it all this time. Man. Alright, I'm gonna try to find one more chest if I can. Because I do want to check Eladon's inventory and see if he has anything. Oh, a fire blossom. Also useful. Should have been looking for more of those, but what are you gonna do? No chest down here. It's 3 p.m. Can keep my eye on the time a little bit. Through that on my right, which is good. Ow. Now, unfortunately, it is something like 4 hellstone for 1 bar, and 1 obsidian per bar. Which, as you can imagine, is gonna be pricey. Excuse me. Whew. Another flower fire, what the heck? And 71 arrows. Man, funny how the Sun Fury has... I found it in a random box, and it has become my strongest weapon by far. That's how Terraria goes. Find a random thing in a box, it becomes your strongest equipment until the next box item replaces it. Oof, yeah, you shouldn't have teleported there. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. I'm up to 30 gold. Okay, if I don't see chest here, I am gonna travel back just to see if I can catch... There it is. That is a treasure magnet. Didn't know they exist, but apparently they do. Kill you, and then what is this thing? Nothing. Good to know. Okay, and teleport back. Had a nice little adventure. Oh! He left as soon as we got back. That's annoying. Shoot. But we got a bunch of stuff, which is good. Teleports you home and creates a portal. Use portal to return when you are done. Good for a one-round trip. That's good. So we got a little bit of stuff. We got some hellstone. Very handy. Oh, I need the obsidian in order to make that. Restoration potions are pretty darn good, by the way. We will be using those in major fights. Yeah, we're starting to get a hold of some potions that are actually pretty useful, whereas a lot of early game potions are just kind of eh. Maybe I should just use more potions than I normally do. Oh, and we have another blood moon. Oh, it is only 3 for 1. We've got 10 hellstone now, which means we can make a molten helmet. Let's check with our buddy here and see. Crafting wise, we can use it for. Oh. Well, we need that. We don't actually need all that much for some interesting things here. Interesting. We definitely do need some more, though. Which is going to require its own excursion. Fight our way through some zombies. My goodness. Yes! We are a fiery ball of death now. Oh hey, the stylist has finally moved in. Welcome to town. Occasionally this happens. It's fine, you live next door to some... Well, you live near some pretty deadly folks. Whew. I'm gonna go down swinging. Whew. What a fun weapon. How did I not... How is its damage so high? I feel like that's way higher than it should be. Because it's gonna outclass any weapon we can make. Pretty hard mode. Once we get into hard mode, this will be nothing. But, you know, right now it's pretty good. Maybe I have to explore the underground desert to find that NPC he's hinting at. Oh well, I have a lot to think about. And it's just, right now it's just killing a lot of undead stuff, so nothing too interesting for you guys, unfortunately. So I think I'm actually going to call it there for this week. We've gotten a little bit further. We've made it down to the underworld. We have done the first little bits of looting that we need to do down there. We have created our obsidian shield, and we have a bit of equipment that will help us get some hellstone, which will be very useful. It'll be very handy once we get to that point. And once we're up to 400 health, and we've got a few more things taken care of, I think it's time to take on the wall. Which might be next time. We might be able to get all that done next time. I don't know. Only time will tell. There's a bit of terraforming and stuff down in the underworld that I like to do. And I should really explore the rest of the reaches down there. So maybe a week or two more before we reach the Wall of Flesh and kick off hard mode. Which, I mean, I was gonna say, I can't believe we're gonna be there already. But we are like 20 episodes into this. I went 14 episodes without fighting any bosses, and then kicked into tons of bosses, and now it's like I don't know if the pace is right or not, but I guess it doesn't really matter. If you guys enjoy, then that's all that matters. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Remember to be nice to your other people and be awesome out there. And I'll see you in the next one, where we'll have defeated this onslaught of the undead. Ball of fire, of death and doom, away! So fun. See you guys then.